Pull the chair out just to sit across from you. Ordered your favorite drink before you asked me to. You talked about your week like I was just a friend, and I kept nodding slowly, hoping this would never end. I noticed how you tucked your hair behind your ear. I noticed how you always looked away right there at the moment when the silence got a little loud. I swallowed every feeling buried inside the crowd. I've been giving you everything, every quiet unnoticed thing, showing up when no one else will do. All this time I only wanted you. Love me back, please. I'm tired of being the one who cares alone. Love me back, please. I'm building us a home inside my bones. You take my warmth and call it friendship. You take my time and call it fine. Love me back, please. Or tell me how to stop loving you like this tonight. You called me at 11 when the tears came down. Said he didn't show again and left you in that town. I drove out in the rain without a second thought. Gave you my jacket, held you close, and still it wasn't caught. You dried your eyes and said I was just saving grace, then went right back to him with that same hopeful face. And I sat in my car until the morning came, realizing being needed isn't quite the same. I've been reading every look you give, wondering if there's room for me to live inside a love that goes beyond this wall. Catching you before you even fall. Love me back, please. I'm tired of being the one who cares alone. Love me back, please. I'm building us a home inside my bones. You take my warmth and call it friendship. You take my time and call it fine. Love me back, please. Or tell me how to stop loving you like this tonight. I'm not asking for the world, just a sign, just one honest moment where your eyes meet mine, and you feel what I've been feeling all this time. I'm not angry that you don't, I just wish I could choose a heart that doesn't ache for someone who has nothing left to lose. Love me back, please. I've given you the best of who I am. Love me back, please. I've held your broken pieces in my hands. You call me when the night gets heavy. You lean on me and feel alright. Love me back, please. Or let me go, so I can breathe again tonight. I'm still here. I've always been right here. Do you even know how long I've been waiting? Just love me back, please. She walks in like the room already knew her name, puts her bag down in the corner just the same. Every Tuesday at the table near the door, she opens up a notebook like she's done 1,000 times before. I pretend to check my phone so she won't see that I've been watching her since 3:30. She orders chamomile and reads until it's dark, and every single evening she leaves a mark upon my heart. And when she looks my way by accident, my whole chest caves in like it was never meant to hold this much for someone so unaware of a man sitting quietly, falling apart right there. That smile, God, that smile, it don't belong to me, but it feels like home. That smile, just that smile, pulls me under every time it leaves me on my own. She doesn't mean to do it, she doesn't even try, but that smile, that beautiful smile, is slowly breaking me alive. One evening she forgot her scarf upon a chair. I picked it up and stood there for a moment there, debating if I'd hand it back or let it be. Then she turned around and thanked me, and that was all it took to wreck me completely. We talked for maybe 7 minutes by the door, about the weather and the book she'd been reading for a month now. And she laughed at something that I said, and for those 7 minutes every other thought went dead. And when she said goodbye and turned to go, something in me wanted her to know that I replay that moment every night in bed, holding on to 7 minutes, living off of what she said. That smile, God, that smile, it don't belong to me, but it feels like home. That smile, just that smile, pulls me under every time it leaves me on my own. She doesn't mean to do it, she doesn't even try, but that smile, that beautiful smile, is slowly breaking me alive. And maybe she smiles like that at everyone. Maybe I'm just reading into something that was never there and never had begun. Maybe I'm a fool for all this suffering, but a fool in love don't choose the one who makes her make this way. A fool in love just loses a little more with every passing day. And I keep losing, and I keep going back to that same chair, at that same table, hoping she comes back. That smile, oh, that smile, it tears right through the armor I have tried to grow. That smile, just that smile, the only thing I want and the one thing I can own. She'll never know the damage, she'll never know the cost of a smile she gives so freely to a man already lost. She smiled again today, just like always, and just like always I felt all over again, quietly, completely, helplessly. We grew up on the same street end to end. Rode our bikes through summer, just two ordinary friends. She moved away at 17 with boxes by the door, away from my front porch, not knowing what I was waiting for. 10 years passed like water under storm. She came back last winter, different eyes, but still the same bone of the girl who used to argue about everything. Now she sits across my kitchen table, and I feel the whole thing. But the years built a wall I don't know how to climb, and the friendship we carry is older than the time that I realized I wanted something more than this. So I choke it down with coffee and I bury it. This is a love I cannot speak. It lives somewhere between hello and what I mean. A love I cannot speak. It knocks around my ribcage every time you breathe. I rehearsed it in the shower, written it in dust. A love I cannot speak, because speaking it means losing you and losing you. I must not. She asked me if I think she should go back to him, the one who broke her twice before on some careless whim. I tell her what a friend would say with steady, careful tone, while every word I'm holding back, it's heavier than stone. She trusts me with the kind of things that matter most, the fear she keeps from family, the dreams she guards the close. And I wonder if she knows that trust like this is rare, or if she thinks all men would do without her standing there. But I built myself a corner in her life, the dependable, the steady one who never causes strife. And now I'm trapped inside the role I volunteered to play, too deep inside the safe zone to ever find a way. This is love I cannot speak. You live somewhere between hello and what I mean. A love I cannot speak. It knocks around my ribcage every time you breathe. I've rehearsed it in the shower, written in dust. A love I cannot speak, because speaking it means losing you and losing you. I must not. There are men who say it easy, who wear their hearts out loud, who grab love by the collar and pull it through the crowd. But I was built from quiet, from patience and from fear, from loving without asking, year after careful year. And maybe that's my tragedy, maybe that's my cross, to love the ones the closest and swallow every loss, to stand beside her always and never make her see that the one who loves her deepest has always just been me. This is a love I cannot speak. It lives and dies between the lines of all we've been. The love I cannot speak. It costs me every morning, every time we meet. I fold it like a letter, I seal it with a sigh. The love I cannot speak. last April on your doorstep. In the rain, you looked at me and smiled, and I just said goodnight. Drive safe. Good night. Good night. We used to share an umbrella walking home from work, laughing at the rain like it was never gonna hurt. I knew somewhere between October and the spring that what I felt for you was becoming everything. Then you mentioned him one morning over breakfast tea, said his name the way that people say a remedy, like he fixed a part of you that long had been undone. And I stirred my cup in circles, going on. I never staked my claim, I never drew the line. I just stood beside you faithfully and called it taking time. But time ran out without me knowing. Now here I am, watching you love him from the safest distance I can find. Watching you love him, rearranging all the wreckage left behind. You glow a certain different color when you speak his name. Watching you love him is the most beautiful and devastating thing I ever had to face. You showed up at my apartment with a bottle of rosé. You said you wanted my opinion on what you should say before he meets your mother at the end of next month. And I topped your glass up, gently swallowing the blood. You read me out the text you planned to send him late, asked me if the wording sounded vulnerable or great. I told you it was perfect, every syllable was true. Never once admitted it was written for you too. I never stayed my claim, I let the moment pass. Every door that could have opened, I was too slow and it closed fast. And now I'm standing on the outside looking in, watching you love him from the safest distance I can find. Watching you love him, rearranging all the wreckage left behind. You glow a certain different color when you speak his name. Watching you love him is the most beautiful and devastating thing I ever had to face. I don't blame you, not a single part. You gave me every chance to speak and I protected my own heart instead of reaching out across the table that we shared. I folded up my feelings neat and pretended they weren't there. Now he gets the mornings, he gets the honest truth, he gets the version of you laughing that I thought was only mine to lose. And I sit here as your closest friend, the role I wrote myself into, watching someone else become the reason you wake up renewed. Watching you love him, wearing out this smile I've practiced well. Watching you love him, carrying a story I can never tell. You deserve exactly this. rainy Wednesday night. She was standing by a painting, caught between the dark and light. She tilted her head sideways, like the art owed her an answer. And right then I knew I was already in danger. We talked about the artist, talked about the color red. She quoted something beautiful, a line somebody said. I asked her for a number with a calm I didn't own. She smiled and wrote it down for me, then walked back to her phone. And on the other end of that phone was a life already built, a man who had her mornings, and I had to live with that guilt of wanting what was never available to one. She's someone else's dream, and I found her just a season too late. She's someone else's dream, and the cruelest kind of beauty is the kind you cannot take. I never even had her, but I'm grieving all the same. She is someone else's dream, wearing my favorite kind of pain. We stayed in touch the way that almost strangers do, liking posts and checking in when neither one knew who was supposed to draw the line between polite and something more. So we lived inside that middle ground, neither closing any door. She mentioned him in passing, like a footnote in a book, the kind of thing you almost miss unless you really look. But I looked, and it was written clear across the way she spoke that she was somebody's anchor, and I was just the smoke. And the smoke always disappears before it gets to stay. I knew this from the gallery, I just chose to look away, because she was the kind of person you don't walk away from easy. She is someone else's dream, and I found her just a season too late. She is someone else's dream, and the cruelest kind of beauty is the kind you cannot take. I've never even had her, but I'm grieving all the same. She is someone else's dream, wearing my favorite kind of pain. There's a version of the story where I walk in 6 months older, where the gallery is empty and she hasn't met him yet, where I'm brave enough at midnight to say more than just good night, where the painting on the wall means something different in that light. But that version isn't mine. That version has no me, just a girl beside a painting and a love that couldn't be. She is someone else's dream, and I made my peace with most of it by now. She is someone else's dream. I just haven't fully figured out how to pass that gallery window without slowing down my pace. She is someone else's dream, with the most unforgettable, unreachable, unmistakable face. I still think about that painting, the one she tilted her head at. I went back once, stood there the same way she did. Still couldn't figure out the answer, neither could I. Monday morning briefing room. You walk in 5 minutes late. Pull your chair out without looking. Set your papers straight. You apologize to no one. Just uncap your pen and start. And somewhere between your first word and your second, I lose my heart. It happens every single time. Like I never learned my lesson. Like the week away from seeing you was never long enough a session to remind myself that wanting you is a road that leads to nowhere. So I sit across the table, acting like I'm barely there. And I've tried the logical approach. I've talked myself down cold. Told myself it's just routine. Told myself to just let go. But logic never stood a chance. The moment you walk through that door, I fall every time I see you. Straight through the floor. I fall every time I see you. Like I haven't fallen 1,000 times before. I dress it up as nothing. I wear it like it's fine. I fall every time I see you. And every time I have to learn all over again how to act like I don't. Wednesday lunch, you asked me if I wanted the last bread roll. Such a small and ordinary thing, but it shook my soul. I said, no, go ahead and take it. You said we could split it half. I spent the whole afternoon replaying that on my behalf. Friday evening and a week, you said have a good one. Touch my shoulder as you pass my desk, and just like that I'm done. Every wall I spent 5 days constructing brick by brick came down in half a second from a touch so soft and quick. And I mapped out every exit, every reason I should stop. But the elevator opens and you're standing at the top, and the whole thing starts again like clockwork every time. I fall every time I see you. Straight through the floor. I fall every time I see you. Like I haven't fallen 1,000 times before. I dress it up as nothing. I wear it like it's fine. I fall every time I see you. And every time I have to learn all over again how to act like I don't. There's something almost cruel about seeing you this often, about building up a resistance that you undo without even trying. I'm not angry at the feeling, I'm just tired of the landing, tired of picking myself up from a fall you never saw coming. Because you walk in every Monday like the world is just a Monday. And I sit here like the world just shifted on its axis again. And you never even notice, you just uncap your pen. I fall every time I see you, and I've stopped pretending otherwise. I fall every time I see you. It's written somewhere in the corner of my eyes. Maybe one day it'll lessen. Maybe one day I'll be still. I fall every time I see you. And I think some part of me always will. You said goodnight again today. on the wheel, falling again. We've been dancing around this thing for the better part of a year. Every conversation ending with everything still unclear. Last night on your front steps, we stayed out past 2 a.m. 3 words climbed up my throat and stopped right there again. 'Cause what if I say it in the air between us shifts? What if 3 words dismantle every beautiful thing that exists? Too afraid to say I love you, too afraid to watch it land wrong, too afraid to say I love you. So I wrap it up and put it in another song that you'll never hear me play. I rehearse it every night, too afraid to say I love you. Standing at the edge of the one thing that could change my life. A friend pulled me aside once, said she thinks you feel it too. But hope is a dangerous thing when I'm this afraid to lose you. So I keep collecting those moments, storing them like photographs of a life that could be beautiful if I could just find the path. 'Cause what if I say and you need some time to think? What if the silence after pulls us both right to the brink? Too afraid to say I love you, too afraid to watch it land wrong, too afraid to say I love you. So I wrap it up and put it in another song that you'll never hear me play. I rehearse it every night. Ooh, too afraid to say I love you. Standing at the edge of the one thing that could change my life. I know the one who waits too long eventually disappears into the background of your memories. It's been my biggest fear. Still I show up every time you call. Still I stay until it's late. Still I drive home with it sitting heavy on my chest like weight. Too afraid to say I love you, too aware of all the ways it falls apart. Too afraid to say I love you, so I carry it around like furniture inside my heart. Every morning I convince myself tonight will be the night. Too afraid to say I love you, but even more afraid of never saying it and losing you to time. I almost said it tonight, and I opened my mouth and said, drive safe. Text me when you're home. Drive safe. Drive drive safe. We share a wall between our apartments. I hear you singing in the morning through the plaster and the paint. You knock on my door and you need somebody to tell you that you ain't making the wrong decision about whatever keeps you up at night. And I give you all my honest words while hiding all of mine in plain sight. And it sits right here between my lungs, this thing I cannot name out loud. Heavy as a stone I swallowed whole, carrying this alone. My secret feels heavy, too heavy for one person now. My secret feels heavy. I've been holding up the ceiling and I don't know how much longer these arms last before I put it down. My secret feels heavy, and the only one who could lighten it is the reason that it weighs this much. Every evening on the fire escape, we watch the city cool down slow. You pointed buildings named strangers in the windows down below, making up their stories, giving them their lines, and I play along and laugh out loud while writing you into mine. But it's just right here between my lungs, heavy like an unlocked letter, pressing on the left side of my chest. Every day a little more than the day before. My secret feels heavy, too heavy for one person now. My secret feels heavy. I've been holding up the ceiling and I don't know how much longer these arms last before I put it down. My secret feels heavy, and the only one who could lighten it is the reason that it weighs this much. I've thought about just saying it on one of those fire escape nights when the city goes a little quiet and the mood feels almost right. But then you look at me differently, and the wall between us grows into something neither one of us could knock on anymore. You knocked tonight, asked if I was okay. I said I was just tired. You said get some rest, and went back through your door. And I stood there with all of it still inside. She sends me memes at midnight, calls me when she's bored on trains, saves me the last seat beside her like it's something that remains. Purely simple, purely easy, purely nothing more than this. But I read into the spaces between every text I miss. She introduces me to strangers with her hand upon my arm, says this is my person with that effortless disarming charm. And the strangers nod and smile at us like we make perfect sense, while I stand there half grateful, half dying from the pretense. She means it all so innocently. Every careless, tender thing. I'm the one who turned the volume up on what she didn't mean. Just a friend to her. That's the role I feel so well. Just a friend to her, close enough to love her, not enough to tell. She leans on me like shelter. I hold her like I should. Just a friend to her, when all I've ever wanted was to be so much more than just a friend to her. She cried once on my shoulder after someone treated her wrong. Pulled back and said, I always know just where I belong. Meaning safe, meaning steady, meaning someone who won't leave. And I held that like a promise while it quietly made me grieve. Last week she asked sincerely if I thought she should date again. I said yes, if that makes you happy. Like the world's most selfless friend. Drove home in total silence, sat in the dark a good long while, wondering how I got so good at faking this kind of smile. She means it all so innocently. Every warm and weightless thing. I'm the one who built a cathedral out of what was just a conversation. Just a friend to her. That's the only kind I hold. Just a friend to her, watching all my feelings quietly go cold. She calls me her safe harbor. I call her everything. Just a friend to her. And the saddest part is she says it with so much love in me. Something entirely different than what I feel. She texted this morning, good morning, best friend. Two words that used to feel like enough, they don't anymore. But I wrote back, good morning, like I always do. We only meet on Thursdays at the corner language class. You sit beside the window, I sit 3 rows past. But I watch the clock on Wednesdays, willing it to turn, trading sleep for morning, just to have somewhere to go. Somewhere you will be, somewhere I can learn something other than how badly this is hurting me. You correct my pronunciation with a patience soft and rare. Lean across to show me something written there. And for half a second, your sleeve brushes mine, and I lose the whole lesson every single time. 4 days between each Thursday, feel like months I have to clear. I mark the ones without you just to make the next one feel worth getting through. I count the days I see you, cross them off against the wall. I count the days I see you, pick myself up from Still I'll take my usual place. Still I'll build my whole week around the chance of seeing your face. I count the days I see you like a man with nothing else to count. I count the days I see you measuring my life now by the only thing that counts to me, which is Thursday, just Thursday, and the 12 steps down that corridor that lead me back to you, and back to this, and back to counting. Next Thursday is 6 days away. I already know that. I've known it since last Thursday, since the moment you said goodbye and walked out into a week that I'll just be passing through until you walk back in. We met across a crowded table at a dinner neither planned. You were talking to somebody with your chin resting in your hand, and you glanced across mid-sentence for just half a breath of time. But something in that half a second rearranged the whole of mine. We got introduced eventually, somewhere near the end of night. You shook my hand and held it. Just a moment past polite, and when you finally looked at me directly eye to eye, I understood for the first time what people mean when they describe getting lost. There's a depth inside the way you look that pulls without a word, like standing at the edge of something beautiful and blurred. And I leaned in without meaning to, without knowing what I'd find, drowning in your eyes. Not the kind that panics, not the kind that fights the tide, drowning in your eyes. The kind that lets the water in and somehow feels alive. I never learned to swim in something this far over my head, drowning in your eyes. And every breath I take just pulls me deeper into something I can't find the bottom of. We talked until the table empty, till the restaurant dimmed its lights. You told me something personal. You said you don't know why, it just came out like I was someone safe to say it to. A stranger with a familiar face, and I held it carefully, like something breakable and rare in a night that felt like grace. We parted at the corner where you were, I was waiting there. You said it was a pleasure with the winter in your hair, and I watched you to the red light, swallowed up the car, and stood there on that corner, understanding now how near and far can be the same exact thing. There's a depth inside the way you look that I still haven't left. 3 weeks removed from that dinner, and I'm still holding my breath. Still under, still sinking, still finding it fine, drowning in your eyes. And I haven't even seen you since that solitary night, drowning in your eyes. From a memory alone in the middle of my life, I replayed that every second where you glanced across the room, drowning in your eyes. From a distance of 3 weeks in a corner in the dark, where I should have said got a job offer in another city. Told me over coffee on a Tuesday afternoon. Says she'd been deliberating for 3 weeks already and needed someone honest in the room. I told her she should take it with a steadiness I borrowed from somewhere, because the truth was sitting right beneath the table. A truth I never once had guts to share. 2 years of almost saying it, 2 years of finding reasons not to start, 2 years of being everything around the edges of what I actually felt inside my heart. And now she's got a moving day, a box of things beside the door, and all the time I thought I had turned out to be 2 weeks, nothing more. This is the courage I never had, arriving now and it can't do a thing. The courage I never had shows up the moment she's already leaving. I practiced it 100 different ways and never found my tongue. The courage I never had is the most expensive thing I never spent on the one who mattered most. We spent a final weekend boxing up a kitchen. I wrapped the dishes carefully in paper and in tape. She put her old playlist on from years ago between us, and neither one of us could find a thing to say. At one point she just stopped and looked at me across the half-packed room. Said, promise me that you'll still call me. I said, of course. Like that was all I had to offer her, of course. And somewhere in that, of course, was everything I owed her from before. Every feeling I had filed away for later, every word behind every closed door. And now the van is coming Sunday, and the key goes in the landlord's hand. I'm standing in the wreckage of a love I was too small to make a stand. This is the courage I never had. It came too late to matter now. The courage I never had. I understand it fully, but I don't know how to live inside the version where I let this go unsaid. The courage I never had will be the thing I carry long after she has settled somewhere far ahead. Without me, she hugged me at the van door, longest one she'd ever given me, and I held on a second past the usual. She didn't pull away. Maybe she knew, maybe she always knew, and was waiting all along for the courage I never had. Tomorrow morning 7:40, you'll text me you're outside. I'll grab my jacket, check the mirror once, put the whole thing back in place. Walk out the door and pretend all over again, like I'm good at it, like it doesn't cost me anything. We carpool every morning, 40 minutes door to door. You adjust the passenger seat like you've adjusted it before. 1,000 ordinary mornings, radio on low. You talk about your evening, and I nod and let it go. Right past the part where I wanna say, pull over for a second. I have something real to say. Instead I merge onto the highway. Keep both hands upon the wheel, performing every version of a man who does not feel what I feel. And you trust this version of me, the collected and the calm, the one who always has an answer, the one who means no harm. And I protect that version, because losing it means losing you. Pretending I'm okay near you is a full-time occupation now. Pretending I'm okay near you, measuring each word and watching what I allow onto my face, into my voice, between the lines of everything I say. Pretending I'm okay near you is the hardest role I play, every single ordinary day. At lunch you save me a spot without me having to ask. You hand me the hot sauce before I reach across. Like reading me has just become a reflex you don't notice, and every small familiar thing pulls me further from composed. Last Friday at the elevator, you were tired from the week. You rested your head briefly on my shoulder, half asleep. The doors opened in 8 seconds. 8 seconds on that floor. I have replayed those 8 seconds more than I'll ever say, more than I should. Then you stood straight and said sorry, like it meant nothing at all. And I said don't worry about it, like I hadn't just lost my footing down some long internal fall. Pretending I'm okay near you, it's heavier the closer that you stand. Pretending I'm okay near you, while you read me like a map and still don't understand what the map is saying. But the silence holds when I rearrange each morning just to keep in control. Pretending I'm okay near you is the only thing between us staying what we are, and me ruining the best part of my day. Tomorrow morning 7:40, you text me you're outside. I grab my jacket, check the mirror once, put the whole thing back in place, walk out the door, and pretend all over again, like I'm good at it, like it doesn't cost me anything. You asked me what was wrong last night. I said nothing, just tired. You tilted your head the way you do when you know someone's a liar. But you let it go so gently, poured me tea without a word, and and sat beside me on the couch, like presence was enough to cure. And it almost was, almost the way you always almost fix me, without knowing what is broken, without knowing it is you that broke me open. There is no clean way to hold this, no comfortable place to stand. Loving you is not a question, it is not something that I planned, it just is, and it cost me. Every single day it cost me. I love you and it hurts, not because you're cruel, not because you're wrong. I love you and it hurts, because you're everything and I don't belong inside that everything, beside you the way I need to be. I love you showed me your photographs from a trip you took at 23. Pointed out the people in them with such ease and memory. And I watched your face go somewhere warm and far and wide. And I loved you so completely in that moment that I almost cried. Right there at your kitchen table, over photographs I wasn't in, over a life you lived before me, that I somehow feel I'm missing. Even though I wasn't there, even though that makes no sense at all, I just wanted every version, every chapter, every hall you ever walked through. Fell asleep on the couch halfway through the movie, and I just sat there in the blue light, watching you breathe, loving you so much, it felt like grief. And I didn't move for a long time, I just sat there, hurting quietly, and not wanting it any other way. I do just fine on ordinary mornings, coffee black and window open wide. Got my routine running smooth and steady, everything composed and organized, until somebody mentions her in passing, drops a name into a casual line, and the whole constructed morning falls apart like it was never really mine. Just 4 letters in a specific order, shouldn't carry this much gravity, but my chest responds before my brain does, every single time without fail. I have handled harder things than feelings, talked myself through darker rooms than this, but nothing in my reasonable adult life has floored me quite as fast as just her name upon somebody's lips. Her name is my weakness, the one I cannot train myself beyond. Her name is my weakness, 4 letters and everything I swore I'd risen from. I built myself so carefully around it, laid every brick with both hands. Her name is my weakness, and weakness is the most human thing I've got left. We used to work the same shift Friday evenings. She'd initial documents beside my name. I'd find them in the stack next morning after, and stare a little longer than I should. It 2 initials pressed into the paper, like proof that we existed in the same world at the same time in the same building. Close enough. She transferred to another floor and all professionally. It made complete good sense, but something in the building rearranged itself, and I felt it in the quality of silence on my floor, where a name used to move through the air like it belonged there. And I rebuilt my day without the anger of knowing she was somewhere just above. But rebuilding doesn't mean you stop responding to the architecture of a name you fell in love with accidentally in a stack of Friday documents. Her name is my weakness. It finds me in the most collected hours. Oh, her name is my weakness. Dismantles what I spent the whole week building into towers. I am otherwise a functioning person with reasonable command. Her name is my weakness, and I don't know if that's something that eventually heals or just something a man learns to carry in his quieter hand. Someone said it today in a meeting, referring to someone else entirely. Different person, same 4 letters. And I lost 3 minutes, just like that. 3 minutes gone to a name that doesn't even know what it does to me. We had reservations at a place she'd never been. She wore something different, something I had never seen. Candlelight was doing something honest to her face, and the whole night felt constructed, like it understood the stakes. Conversation flowed past dinner, past the desert neath touched, past the building, past the moment when most people say too much. We sat there in no hurry while the restaurant thinned around, and I felt it rising slowly like a tide without a sound. Looking conditions were so perfect that the perfect became pressure. Every quiet beat between us felt like now or never, and I chose the space between them, like I always do. Almost told her tonight, had it right there on the surface. Almost told her tonight, the evening felt like it was built for this exact purpose. The candles in the corner table, everything aligned. Almost told her tonight, and almost is the word I keep returning to each time I lose my nerve. Walking back, she took the longer route without explaining why. Past the bookshop and the fountain underneath the winter sky. She pointed at a constellation, got the name of it half wrong, and I corrected her so gently that we both just stopped and stood there longer than the moment called for, looking up at something ancient that had zero interest in our story. Zero interest in my chest, caving in beneath the streetlight. Overnight I'll not forget. And she turned to me, still laughing from the constellation era, and her face was close enough, that close it never felt so near, so impossible at the same exact time. Almost told her tonight, right there underneath that winter sky. Almost told her tonight, her face so close I could have told her with my eyes, but I laughed along and kept on walking side by side instead. Almost told her tonight, and we almost rode home with me in the passenger seat, all the way back, like a quiet passenger that lives there now. I'm home now, jacket still on, sitting at the kitchen table, replaying the fountain, replaying the constellation, replaying the face that close, and I said nothing. I said absolutely nothing. Almost again. I see her every morning by the window. She holds a coffee cup with both her hands. She laughs at something on her phone and glances up and smiles at me like she don't understand that every time she turns and walks away from me, I lose a little piece of what I had. I've written down 100 ways to tell her, but every single word gets left inside. And I play it cool like nothing's wrong. I nod my head and move along, but inside I'm screaming out her name, playing this quiet losing game. She doesn't know my heart, she doesn't see the war inside my chest. She doesn't know I fall apart each time she leans her head and laughs with all the rest. I'm standing right beside her, but I'm miles away. She doesn't know my heart, and I don't know what to say. Talks to me about the guy she's seeing, says he doesn't call her like he should. doesn't know I fall apart when she says goodnight and turns off all the lights. I'm standing right behind her shadow, loving from the dark. She'll never know, she'll never know. She doesn't know my heart. Maybe that's okay. Maybe some loves are meant to stay quiet, unspoken, safe. I saw them at the market on a quiet Sunday morning. She was picking out the peaches with a focus and a care. He stood behind her loosely with a comfort in his posture that told me everything about how long he'd been right there. She laughed at something small he said and reached back for his hand without even looking, the way that only happens when two people understand each other past the point of needing to look down and confirm that someone's there. I put my basket down and took the longer aisle around. I've seen her hands 1,000 times gesturing through a story, wrapping around a mug, folding notes and meetings. But I never got to know them the way he does, without deserving it, without even trying. She holds another hand, and if it's like it was made for exactly where we landed. She holds another hand, and I'm the one who stayed too long inside, or maybe that was never going to be. She holds another hand, and the Sunday morning market just became the place I understood what losing something you never had actually feels like. We had coffee once a week for the better part of winter. She wrapped both hands around the cup and talk about a week. I listened like a man who wasn't memorizing everything, the way the light came through the glass, the way she paused to think. I told myself that coffee was a door and not a ceiling, that something in the Wednesday routine would eventually shift. But Wednesday just stayed Wednesday, and the winter became spring. And somewhere in that season, he walked in and changed the thing I thought I still had time for. And I replay every Wednesday, looking for the moment where I should have set the cups aside and said what I was holding. But the moment keeps on moving past every frame I find. He's in all the after frames while I'm still stuck behind. She holds another hand down aisles I used to think were mine to walk. She holds another hand and builds on Sundays all the life we used to talk around, but never into, never close enough to real. She holds another hand, and the cruelest education confusion still could heal. I finished the shopping, took the long way to the register. Didn't see them again. Drove home with the windows down. Told myself it was fine, told myself I meant it. Kept telling myself all the way home, all the way up the stairs, all the way to silence. We signed up for the same pottery class, somebody's idea of a hobby. 12 strangers around a wheel on Thursday evenings. She arrived with clay already, somehow on asleep. Before the class had started, like she'd been preparing for something she believed in. Long before the room was ready, the instructor paired us up for the first assignment, and I spent the full hour pretending to care about the clay, while caring about nothing in that room but the 12 inches of table between a concentration and my complete inability to concentrate at all. And I signed up for week 2, not for the pottery, not for the skill, not for anything except the Thursday and the 12 inches and the chance that she'd come back. The ache of loving you showed up in a pottery class on a Thursday I almost canceled. The ache of loving you, but right before I had a name for what it was, or a place to put it, it just settled in beside the wheel, beside the clay, beside the version of myself that showed up every week, pretending this was still about the pottery. By week 5, she remembered how I took my coffee, showed up with 2 cups from the place across the street, said she passed it on her way, and thought of me, and I held that cup like evidence of something I was terrified to misread or read correctly. Week 8, she missed a Thursday, no explanation in advance, just an empty chair beside the wheel in a class that lasted 40 minutes longer than it had any right to without her in it. I made the worst bowl of the entire course that night. The instructor said it showed real emotion. She wasn't wrong, and the ache was never something I could schedule or contain. It showed up when it wanted, like weather has no shame about arriving in the middle of your plans, in the middle of your wheel, in the middle of your hands. The ache of loving you lives in Thursday evening pottery, in a cup of coffee I didn't ask for, but I've thought about every day since. The ache of loving you is the most specific thing I carry, most particular address in the least assuming, most persistent, most quietly devastating neighborhood I have ever accidentally moved into, without a single box unpacked. The class ends next Thursday, 12 weeks, and then no more Thursday reason, no more 12 inches of table, no more coffee from across the street. I've been thinking about that since week 3. What happens to the ache when the Thursday disappears? I don't think it goes anywhere. I think it just stays without the pottery. She sends me voice notes on a walk tour, rambling about the pigeons and whatever's on her mind. And I replay them more than once, not for information, just to have a voice running through my morning one more time. Then she mentioned she had dinner with somebody new last night. The same voice note that warned me turns the whole thing slightly tight around my chest, around the part that was just fine 2 sentences before. That's the weather she creates in me, and I have learned to dress for it, but still get caught in the downpour. She's the I wake up without an alarm. She's the reason I sit with this low familiar harm of wanting more than what this is, and loving every second anyway. She makes me sad and happy in the same breath, the same moment, same ordinary exchange. She makes me sad. Complicated thing. On her birthday I showed up early with the kind of cake she mentioned once in a conversation 3 months prior she'd completely forgotten about. She looked at me like nobody had ever paid that kind of attention, and for a moment something shifted in the space between us, something with intention. Friends arrived and filled the room, and I became the backdrop to a party I had helped to build. The one who knows the details but doesn't hold the headline. And I stood there genuinely glad she was surrounded, genuinely aching at the same time, in the same body, at the same party. Tuesdays feel like something worth arriving at. She's the reason I understand now what they mean by bittersweet, by exactly that. She makes me sad and happy with the same laugh, same story, same distracted wave goodbye. She makes me sad and happy, and I've stopped trying to untangle witches, which all wonder why she doesn't have to do a single extraordinary thing. She makes me sad and happy just by being exactly who she is, in exactly the ordinary way. She moves through my life. She sent another voice note tonight, laughing at herself about something that went wrong at the grocery store. And I listened 3 times, smiling at the ceiling with this thing in my chest, that has no clean name. Happy, sad, both, always both. It didn't happen all at once. No single defining moment. No lightning and no landslide. No dramatic thing to point at. Just a Tuesday in November, when I noticed I was different around her than around everyone else I knew. The way I chose my words more carefully, the way I got there early, the way I checked the door each time it opened in the room, the way a conversation with her lasted in my head long past the conversation, into sleep, into the next day, into everything that followed. And I didn't fight it, didn't recognize it fast enough to fight. Just walked into it, open-handed, like it was just another night, becoming something I had no map for. I fell softly into sadness, no dramatic crash or breaking point, just softly into sadness. The way a season changes, joint by quiet joint, from something warm to something you need layers for. I fell softly into sadness, and the falling felt so gentle that I didn't know I'd landed somewhere I'd be living in for longer than I planned. She introduced herself to someone new right in front of me last April. Used a word to describe our connection that was accurate and painful. Not wrong in what it said, just wrong in what it left out. Like a photograph that captures everything except the light that made it worth the taking. And I smiled and nodded through it the way you do when the truth is inconvenient for the moment and the room. Drove home through the April rain, windows fog from breathing, understanding now that soft things land the deepest, that quiet grief runs longest, that falling slow means hitting something real. And I didn't see the sadness as a failure or a warning, just a place I drifted into, somewhere between one evening and the following morning. Without a sound, without a scene, I fell softly into sadness, the way you fall into a habit. Until you're already somewhere deep inside, and the surface is a season back. I'm not sure exactly when it started, somewhere around November, maybe earlier, maybe the first time she left. It's something I said, and I thought I want her to do that again. Forever, that might have been it. That soft and careless moment, that was probably it. I have a note on my phone that I started back in February. Just a few lines at first, then it grew into a document of everything I meant to say on every ordinary occasion. It passed without me saying it in any useful way. It started with the morning she wore the green coat and looked like something out of a film I hadn't seen yet, but felt like I already knew. And go through March and April, through 100 small editions of the words that piled up. Every time I sat across from her and spoke about everything else. And the note keeps getting longer every week, another paragraph of things that live inside me that she'll never hear, that I keep adding to like that, that only I can see. 1,000 words left unsaid, living in a document she'll never read. 1,000 words left unsaid, accumulating quietly behind everything I mean. Every time I open up my mouth and choose a safer thing. 1,000 words left unsaid, and the number keeps on growing. Every time I see your face and say nothing worth it keeping. She asked me once if I journal, said it helps her process things. I laughed and said not really, which was technically the truth, because a note about one person isn't quite the same as journaling. It's more like an apology you're writing to yourself for all the moments you were standing close enough to change the whole direction of two people's lives, and chose instead to talk about the weather or the weekend, whatever keeps the surface safe and undisturbed and easy, and exactly where it was. And the document is honest in the way that I am not. Every adjective I'd use for her, every scene I haven't forgot. Oh, every version of the sentence that begins with what I feel, sitting in a note on my phone, being quietly real while I am not. 1,000 words left unsaid, and I scroll through them some evenings like a reader, not the writer. 1,000 words left unsaid. Oh, they grew from something tender into something that resembles a whole life lived in parallel to the one she sees from me. 1,000 words left unsaid, and maybe that's where they belong now, in the phone, in the dark, in the part of me that loves her without burdening her with the loving. I added 3 more lines tonight after she texted goodnight, just goodnight. 2 words from every paragraphs for me that she will never see, that she will never know exist. Goodnight, she said goodnight, and meant nothing